So if you guys are not familiar, this app that was just released by developers basically ripped off the whole "Are we dating the same guy" Facebook groups and created a specific app called T. Because when you're in these Facebook groups, these women are like taking photographs of a guy that they're talking to or may have gone out on a date on from a dating app. They'll screenshot it, drop it in there, and then they'll just go, "Anybody got any tea on this guy?" So they create this app called T. I don't know what the hell T means, but that's what they'll say. And the girls will sort of chime in and go back and forth. And, the ones that have dated him will mention what their experience is. The ones that have been ghosted will mention that, he just used her. So there's a lot of the unchosen that are on this app that are kind of like bitter that guys aren't going out with them. Like they're only posting guys that they like. You know what I mean? Like they're not posting about guys that they don't like. So they're trying to get dirt on guys that they like. So the more handsome ones, probably the ones that are being selected by a lot of other women as well. Like 20% of the guys are dealing with 80% of the women on dating apps. So of course they're going to share guys, what we said before. A woman would rather be the king's mistress than the peasant's wife. So there's going to be some fucking sharing at the top. They're going to post photographs of guys that aren't responding to the women that they don't like. They're going to be bitter about it. They're going to say shit about them. And this entire app's premise is basically doxing men and talking shit about them on an app by women that are essentially the unchosen. So let's see here. So that's the logo. So these are some of the women so have you heard of 4chan, Moff?
Yeah, of course.
How would you describe 4chan of yours?
Oh, Jesus. It's a jerk-off fest.
What does that mean?
Dorks and jerk-offs. It's just like, it's guys that are people that are perpetually online. It's like Reddit, in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
Perpetually, as far as I know. I could be wrong.
All right.
That's what it seems like to me.
So apparently these guys from the 4chan space hacked the T app server and took their photo verified information, dropped it online for the public. So these are the women here that are going on and downloading the app and criticizing men and talking shit about them and doxing them. And you've all heard me say this before, but hate only ever comes from beneath. Nobody ever gets jealous of a loser. So just take a look at your critics. One of the other things that I learned a long time ago, Moff, is like I've seen what you praise and I seen what you criticize. So do I really care what you criticize when I see what you praise? Because you take a look at a lot of these ladies, you can see what kind of life they lead. Like I can smell cat litter just looking at this photograph. Anyway, so and here's a few more. So there's just a larger sample, I guess, of some of the faces that are using the T app, and they're pissed now. Now the ladies are pissed that there's a group of guys that expose them publicly, and now they know what it would feel like to be a guy on that site, right?
Yeah, it's interesting. This whole thing. So I did a little bit of background research. This whole idea, the guy that created this app claims to have done it because his mom, single mom, was having bad experiences in dating. And he says, well, the traditional dating apps are not doing anything in terms of background checks to keep women safe. She was going out on dates with convicted felons, and there's just nothing that Bumble or Tinder or Hinge or whoever is doing about it. All you need to do is upload some photos and a bio, and that's fine. But you can easily call the bullshit right away, because if that were really the premise of this, if that were really the purpose of this app, it wouldn't be called fucking tea. Right. The idea of like, oh, spill the tea, like I'm sipping tea and gossiping. That's where it comes from. So and then even the marketing material is like one girl, like whispering in the ear of another and her going, oh my God. So it's all just it's all performative. At least just be honest about it. That's the only thing for me. It's like, look, you want to monetize this whole "Are we dating the same guy" Facebook group, make it a paid app, make it organized. Fine, go for it. Just don't lie about it. Like, it's so scummy. But yeah. I also tell guys, like, when they end up on these things, I get guys that ask me all the freaking time, well, if I was posted on this, what do I do? It's like,
good.
Stop stepping in the dog shit. Stop worrying about stupid stuff that doesn't affect you and doesn't serve you. If you end up on that thing, it's a badge of honor,
You might
because
get some
that
business
means
out of it.
there's multiple guys that have said, it's
Multiple
like, hey,
guys.
I ended up on that Facebook page, and then I had girls hitting me up from like 10 years ago asking me what I was up to, and then we bang later that night. It's free publicity. Any PR is good part. Any press is good press. So, guys are worried about, they're going to dox me. It's just like, listen,
it's actually not that bad of a thing.
It's really, it's not that bad. And for two, these are the kind of women that are judging you and that are telling you, it's just like, why in the world?
Don't go out with ugly women and you won't be on that app. Hot women don't use that app.
Again, it's just another thing that gets people stirred up, and men are shaking their fists at this guy claiming injustice and inequality. And it's like, man, if you guys are going to worry about this and you're going to continue to spend time on this, then you're just going to lose, right? There's so many better things to spend your time on and your mental energy on. So just let women do whatever, because no one's going to hold them accountable. It is what it is. Just move on.
So this raises the question then, Moff. Would it be suitable for somebody to develop an app maybe called Hofax, or something to that effect? Because you got Carfax on, like, the history of the vehicle, the number of owners, the amount of accidents the car's had. Has there been an insurance claim? Has a car been written off? So why not a Hofax, so that men can get all the red flags in advance before they even engage in it?
Because most men
if there's any developers out there, I'm going to put this out there right now. If there's any developers out there that know what the fuck they're talking about, I'll back a Hofax app. We're going to promote it. It's going to be the new sponsor of the channel, so that you guys can keep an eye on the psychopaths out there that you want to avoid.
If you're interested, if you want to burn a whole bunch of money doing that, go for it. Be my guest. Because the guys that would use it wouldn't matter. The world is run by simps. Simps are the fuel for which the world runs. And so it doesn't matter. You could put every girl's body count tattooed on her forehead and it would update automatically. And these dudes would still,
see if they're going to throw me in jail for
her.
It. I just want to see if they're going to Andrew Tate me.
Okay. Well, can I have all your stuff when they do? So this idea that men are actually, the idea that men are going to take this seriously, or they're going to use it. They're like, oh man, I'm not going to touch this girl. Like, we already know this stuff a mile away. You can see the girls that are tattooed out there and the pink hair and like your average, like, look at all this.
I still love the idea of a Hofax app. I'm telling you, Mom.
It's not going to make any money. If it's your passion project, fine. It's not going to make money.
It doesn't need to make a lot of money. It just needs a lot of users, because when you have users on an app,
there'll be a lot of users.
You have something sellable.
But it won't solve any problems. Yeah. It'll be a lot of users, but it won't.
But I mean, like, you guys ask me about business all the time.
Guys will just use it as a dating app.
Like, I have a big course in the school program called the School of Entrepreneurship. Like, I kind of know what the fuck I'm talking about here. And I'm telling you right now, there's a market. There's a vacuum in the marketplace. I wouldn't be surprised if there's teams of guys working on this shit right now. Like, there's a bunch of 19-year-olds with a case of
I think you get shut down right away
all day long, and they're just hammering on the fucking code right now.
I think you'd get shut down for discrimination and for hate speech. I don't think you would ever be able to go to market.
If you just take everything that's in the T app and whatever's feminine, you just masculinize it. So it's a complete fucking mirror of what's on the T app. Just call it Hofax. And then if they ever come at you, then all you got to do is provide evidence. Oh, look, why is this okay for the gals? But that's not.
People did that with Bumble and they never got anywhere.
Blow up.
No, but people did that with Bumble and that never got anywhere either. It's the idea that. But the point is that it's not
on women having to reach out to guys, and women hate reaching out to guys.
Right. Not the point that I'm making, though. It's the fact that there's men that said Bumble is discriminatory because they're literally not allowed to use the full features of the app because they can't message first. And that didn't go anywhere. People laughed at them. So like men that are saying, oh, well, if women can do it, men can do it. Like they're going to get laughed their way out of the door. It's just, I think it's a fruitless endeavor. But, if that's your new passion project, go for it.
I would still back it. I'm telling you, man, the amount of free press that we would get, because all the outlets would cover it. All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full-length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the courses tab. Newer to the channel, hit subscribe.